Alright, y'all, I'm back. We're, gonna jump right into our date with Rocky. He's 24 and he's a struggling single in our area. Okay. That was just me moving in my chair. I just study can never get comfortable, y'all. It's just crazy. Alright. Slow dancing in some rich guy's mansion. Oh. Drugs, alcohol, partial nudity, homophobia, not safe for work. It's late September by the time you finally score the first record collaboration. A rather popular record label that rhymes with Tony bought a few beats off you for enough money that made you put your 2-month notice in. Yeah, 2 months. You hate this place, but not enough to sabotage it. Besides, when you told Kumar you were quitting, she threw a biscuit at you. It hurt, but you would never admit it. Still, despite everything, you call this place a second home. You've taken your biggest L's here, but you've also realized a lot. You learned a lot about yourself, people, the world, what it's like to have to rely on a job to live and pay your bills. This job taught you adulthood is really like, and you're grateful for that. You can't wait until you don't have to smell the nauseating smell of fried chicken all the time. You will never eat at Popeyes again. This job taught you more about the world than you learned in your African household. Like how you can tell this customer walking up to you looking like they're about to cry, it's about to ruin your day. Alright, if I can get the 3-piece, that means I won't have time to eat the dinner that I pre-prepared it yesterday, which means that I shouldn't eat it. And yet, okay, 3 meals a day isn't the worst thing to do, I guess. But I've been stress eating so much lately, and frankly, this entire banquet, I don't know how to say that, I don't know, situation isn't helping. Have you tried to pass up macaroons? When they're laid out on every table in a 100-foot radius? It's torture. Oh, but torture isn't even the half of it, because guess what happened? We've been planning and prepping for months, going back and forth with each and every department. And you want to know what happens? 2 days before the actual event, the DJ just ups and quits. Or I guess gets arrested for tax fraud, but who the hell told him to do that on my time? Seriously, for all the money I was paying him, he couldn't find a tax guy, find a loophole or two, claim a home office, be a small business owner. Had to go and do things the hard way, didn't he? Don't know who the hell he thinks he is. Damn, he's a lot. You know, you probably should have said something somewhere between the monologue, but you didn't realize he was talking to himself until the third sentence in. Listen, you've dealt with some shit at the register. The only people who ask for the manager at Popeyes are the most annoying people on this planet. Damn, you can't Damn, you can't wait to quit this joint. Bro, you good? Do you need a recommendation or something? I mean, people don't really come here asking for recommendations. It's just Popeyes, not Pink Lobster. Shh, hold on, I'm still thinking. Wow. Man, whatever. What's with the attitude? I'm a customer. Attitude? You're the one who came in here rambling like a madman. Rambling? Did I really sound that bad? Pretty bad. Thought you were gonna go full Karen on me. He goes quiet and you finally get a chance to get a good look at him. He's around your height and his fashion sense is very daring. Nothing you would ever wear, but if it fits him. Brave for any man to wear an open chest shirt in the beginning of fall. Alright. In my defense, I had a lot on my mind, but I suppose I owe you an apology. Nah, man, it's not that serious. You didn't actually do anything. Maybe bring some bad vibes into this fine establishment, but nothing some music can't fix. You turn the speaker on, connecting it to your phone. The sound of 90s rap fills the room, censored to all hell, of course. You don't need some Karen calling corporate again. What? They let you play music in here? I put in my 2 months notice my last day is the first. Damn, look at you, moving up in the world. I can only respect it. Well, I guess that's all. Then, put it in the bag and I'll go eat next door and have myself a paloma on the side. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's slow and you're about to be off in 10 minutes. Might as well join them. It's definitely not weird to ask another man if you can grab a drink with him, right? So if you're heading over there, mind if I go with you? I'm about to get off at 12 and I'm free for the rest of the day and... Sure. Whoa there, don't trip all over yourself to try and get out of here. I don't need your life story. Okay, is your nervousness that obvious? Yeah, okay. Give me a second. And this is on the house. I'll bring it to you. Just go grab us a booth. Well, there. You're an assertive one, aren't you? I don't mind that in the man. What? What? He laughs before you can even get the rest of the word out, sauntering off to the direction of the bar entrance. What did he mean by that? Well, you know what he meant. Quit playing. Going to the bar in the middle of the day with another man is something bros do, right? You need to stop worrying about what other men do and focus on your own life. For real. The more you realize and analyze the relationship you have with other men, the more you have realized that your actions tend to be for the approval of other men. Daddy issues? You really don't want to think about that right now. You enter the bar for what it feels like the first time in months when you first started working at Popeyes. You and your coworkers would come on Thursdays and drink for free after a food exchange. Back when things were harder and you had no clue what to do with your life. You don't have time to think about that shit right now. He's sitting in the corner underneath a bright neon light that brings out the glow of his skin. You're staring, you know you're staring, but this man is beautiful and you can't bring yourself to look away. Thank God you changed before this. Sitting next to him in your disgusting ass apron would have ruined the vibe. You know, if I were you, I would take a picture. It'd last longer. Relax, I'm messing with you. Sort of. What the fuck? You can't have another crisis in front of another man. You've already had that. Had 3 in the last 6 months. I didn't know what sauce you wanted, so I just got you all of them. He looks through his own bag carefully. Is this man some kind of food critic or something? Thank you. Wait, did you wash your hands before you slapped this together? Yeah, I'm the manager. It's kind of my job. Oh, so you're saying your other coworkers don't wash their hands? What? I didn't say that. They should. The sink is always wet when I walk past it. I'm not hand washing watching my coworkers. They're adults. You'd be surprised what adults are just incapable of doing. I'm sure you know something about that from the way you walked in. Do you want to talk about that? Might as well. Can't the girl order a drink? Damn, give me a minute. Girl, are you I mean, you can't ask people that. It's rude. No, I'm not trans. It's a figure of speech. I'm a man, though. Through and through. Sorry to disappoint. Wait a second. You, sir, asked to get drinks with me but didn't think to ask for my name? How impolite can you get? Yeesh. Men these days don't know how to act. Shit, I guess I didn't. I'm Malik, and you are? Rocky Harrison. You're giving out full government? I figured you've earned that much. Besides, I'm pretty damn well known in this area. Pretty surprised you haven't heard of me. Why would I know you? Are you not? What? Does he think you're gay? Alright, let me break this down for you. A man doesn't ask another man that he doesn't know for drinks in the middle of the day if he has a girlfriend to go home to. What? God damn it. Maybe you should have thought this one through a little more. I'm not gay. You sure? Are you sure? I don't know anymore. It's complicated. Ah, you're in that phase of life. You'll figure it out. Don't worry about that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna order a drink. That alright with you, closet case? Hey, put it on my tab. My treat. He doesn't need to know you're not paying for this. You already brought the bartender some food an hour ago. Now that's the stereotypical alpha male behavior I was looking for. What are you ordering? If it's a margarita, know that I will judge you. Wow, do I look like a margarita guy? Yes. Oh, I wanted a Red Moon. Really? That's your taste in beer? Mass produced? You don't buy local? Not everyone likes spending $15 on a pint of beer. Cheapskate. You give him a look and he backs down, bringing a hand up as apology. We're not going to be that aggressive. Jesus, I'm sorry, that was rude. You think? I'm getting better at that. What, being an asshole? No, I meant thinking. Seriously though, I'm trying to get better at taking responsibility for that sort of thing. What does that have to do with you? Before you're able to question him, he's already at the bar, talking up a storm with the chatty bartender. You pull out your phone as you wait. You realize your sister texted you before Rocky walked in and you forget to respond. She's chewing her ass out. Oh my god, she's so pretty, Abina. Oh my god, she looks so pretty. Are you famous enough to get me in Nelfar? High school. One sister, okay. I tried to get the lavender one and it sold out in like 2 seconds. I was pissed, livid, I damn near cried. So if you can get me one, I'll watch your kids whenever you want. I'll be the best auntie these kids can ask for. Bro. Excuse me, I burped, guys, my bad. I know you're not ignoring my text. Malik, you don't even like your job. Why aren't you answering? Yo. My fault, I'm at the bar. Eh? You drink? We got mimosas last week. That's different. I was babysitting you. I'm older. And I'm the more responsible one between us. Who are you at this bar with? I can't be here by myself. You're lame, but not that lame. Wow. Hurtful. I know. Anyways, can you get me a Nelfie, please? I'll see what I can do. The guy I'm with seems like he's into fashion. Maybe he knows something. Guy, you're on a date with a guy in the middle of the day? Does Alice know? Why would Alice know? Are you two not fucking with each other again? Nah. If you say so. Is he at least cute? He's beautiful. Aww. Like he's a model or something. He's coming back, I'll talk to you later. You better get me that Nelfie. I got you something local, Tiara Rock. I told you I'm not gay, I'm not drinking no beer called Tiara. Drink it. Yes, sir. What? You don't have time to process what you just said. You have a beer to enjoy. You take a sip. This is the best beer you've ever had in your life, you'll admit it. It's good. How much is this thing again? For a 750 milliliter bottle, $99.98. Wow. Hearing the price of this a year ago would have made you pass out ever since your music had picked up. You don't feel as guilty when you indulge in expensive things you really don't need. And you drink this shit on the regular? Only if I'm drinking for taste. If I'm drinking for drunkenness sake, I prefer tequila. Are you one of those motherfuckers who think tequila goes down like water? See, there's your mistake. Good tequila does go down like water, but if you're drinking that cheap shit, you might as well be punching your gag reflex. See this? Kinda Sides is my favorite. Even if it may seem like I drink it for clout, some drinks really are popular for a reason. I even went and got some in my Paloma. Might have to try that sometime. You can have some of mine, don't worry. I don't have any cooties. Oh, so cute. Sorry, I enjoy these moments. He puts the straw in the glass and brings it to your mouth. You could have done this part yourself. Not that you didn't appreciate the gesture. It just feels... You can't get into this right now. You take a sip and another before you realize he's staring at you with a very intimidating look. You can't help but stare back. This man is beautiful. He brings the glass down, but his gaze into your eyes doesn't shift. Is this some sort of staring contest? So the gold on your face, is it a tattoo? Just another cosmetic makeup. Helps me stand out. I can tell. You a model? Ha, a model? Nah, not anymore at least. I may have done some shoots when I was younger, but I wasn't built for it. Being in front of the camera is exciting for the moment, but it's unengaging. I get bored when I'm not doing enough, and well, I decided to do something more busy. But you still got those model connections? Why do you ask? What are you trying to score or something? Oh, were you trying to get into the industry yourself? Launch some sort of career off your good looks, music, I'm assuming? You seem like that type. Something like that. You guess you don't really rap all that much anymore. Making silly big block music was fun for a while, but it was never the goal for your music career. You wanted to make music about your life, your struggles, not spit nursery rhymes onto a beat. Producing has done a lot more for you career-wise. You've met rappers you've never dreamed of meeting who are making music with your beats, but it isn't giving you the satisfaction you crave. But it keeps the lights on and is moving you from working a shitty fast food job to working on music full-time. This is what you wanted, right? Alright, guess I need to be more direct. Are you a musician? Or aren't you? Is that a yes or no? It's a yes or no question. I'm a producer. You say it with uncertainty. He gives you a look. But not a good one, I take it. Wait, what do you mean? If you were good, you would have some confidence saying it. Damn shame, too. Here I needed some talent for this gala I'm hosting. Wait, I can help you. I've been working on a live set for this listening party soon. I need more live practice. Practice, huh? I'm sorry, Malik, but you want to use my multi-million-dollar charity event for practice? Sir, and I do mean this respectfully, have you lost your fucking mind? And you got a job with these interviewing skills, a day job? He's yelling at you and you know you should be angry, but something about it is a little... You don't like this feeling. Whoa, man, it's not like that. I've played it at parties before. I just updated it a little with some new stuff. I can play it for you if you want. He goes quiet and it makes you nervous. This is what it must have felt like being judged by the judges of Jersey City Idol. Are you free this Sunday? What time? The day. I need you the whole entire day so I can keep my eye on you, because if anything happens to you, then I'm the laughing stock of this fucking city, and that's the last thing I need associated with my name. His finger presses to your chest, pressing higher and higher with each word. Damn, that was hot. Got it, just give me a time and I'll be there. Sunday was father-son time, but Abina did say she wanted the Nelfar. Wait, is this paid? Duh, I wouldn't make you do charity work. I'll cut you a check for $10,000 if you manage to not fuck this up for me. Free food and a drink included. Small stimid to get your ass to a tailor. No +1 invite though. You'll be working the entire night, so it's not like you'll need it. Yeah, father-son bonding can wait. Okay, I'll do it. You slide over your new iPhone 12 that you recently got out of the fear of giving a famous person your cracked ass phone. Plus, your e-mobile has been bugging you about an upgrade for the past 3 years now. Add your number and I'll text you. Don't get too eager, I'm still the boss here. Make sure you keep that in mind. Alright, damn, do your magic. He slides you back your phone and gives you a look. This is a new look, a look you haven't seen before. If I'm being honest, you're saving my ass. Thank you. Hey, no, thank you for this. I won't let you down. You can't fuck this one up. We're not going to fuck this one up. Rocky was right about keeping an eye on you the entire time. You arrived at the venue around 10 a.m., which is odd considering it doesn't start until 6. You don't mind coming in early to practice your set, but this is a little too early. $10,000 is on the line here. You should be grateful you even got that job. Your setup is done within the hour. You're getting faster and you would have beaten your record if it didn't take you 20 minutes to find a sound guy. No wonder Rocky was so stressed. Talk about so-called professionals. You're in the middle of testing some sets as Rocky appears from what feels like out of nowhere. You didn't even see him walk up to you. Please, don't fuck this up for me. Well, hello to you too. I won't. I already promised you I wouldn't. I tested my set for like 4 times now. The setup crew liked it. Malik, they're paid to be here. I don't think they're the people we should be worried about. But there's still people who can critique my music. They're not the intended audience. Ma'am, I guess. You're not a fan of talking about people like this, but apparently he is. You make a note to stay on his good side. You wait for him to continue before you realize he's just staring into space. Should you say something? You good, man? Why would you ask me that? Do I look like I have a problem? You want me to lie here? He laughs, and you can't help but laugh with him. It's contagious, but you can't deny it. Alright, I guess I'm just nervous. This is my job. I do this 3 times a week, and yet I'm still nervous. Trust me, Malik, it never gets any better. I get that, man, but that's a good thing, I think. You think? Yeah, I feel that way about my music. No matter how much I practice and mix and remix beats, I still get nervous when showing other people my work. It's probably because you care about this and you want it to be perfect. I want this to be perfect. No, fuck. I need this to be perfect. Everything seems to be going fine. What could go wrong? Why the fuck would you say that? You laugh, waving a hand as an apology. My bad, man. But it's fine. You don't have to worry that much. At least about me. All my shit is set up and ready to go whenever. But can a man get some food first? I'm starving. Shit, I knew I forgot to tell you something. Here, follow me. I'll show you. As long as you sit and eat with me. Malik, I don't know if you noticed, but I have things to do. Actually, why not? I could stand to relax for a moment. Aww. The 2 of you spend the next hour eating and people watching. He has an eye for fashion, opened the one you never thought you had. You ask about the Nelfar, since you did come here on a mission, and he assures you he can get you as many as you want if you don't fuck up this event. Rabina is going to be the aunt of the year after you pull this event off. Oh shit, this is my music. Ayyye. The gala is going great. People are dancing, drunk, and seem to be enjoying themselves. You figure out an efficient way to mix in song requests without it sounding terrible. Transitioning WAP into Party in the USA may sound bad to your average partygoer, but these people were eating it up. You guess when you get a little wealth, your taste in music goes down the drain. You hope that doesn't happen to you. It's nearing the end of the event and you decide to play one of your original mixes. You did tell Rocky you were going to do it, so he really can't get mad. Besides, you're great at this music thing, remember? The crowd loves it. You can tell it took them a bit to get used to the unfamiliar music, but once the beat dropped, these rich people and their ridiculous outfits went crazy on the dance floor. You feel a sense of pride and a feeling that you haven't felt in a while. You wish your mom was here. You and your mother have had a better relationship lately. You got her out of your father's house and into an apartment on the richer side of town. Despite everything, she was still the only person who had your back growing up. She always supported your music and your art when your father bullied you into quitting. I thought our mom didn't like us doing that shit either, but okay. Her support pushed you to where you are now, and how else could you repay her other than giving her what she always wanted? But you wish she was here, seeing the support manifest into a talent you have now. Maybe one day. Malik, what the fuck are you playing? My mix. I told you I was gonna try it out on your crowd. They're fucking with it. Look. You gesture towards the crowd below. Rocky doesn't seem to be having it. I don't care who's fucking with what, Malik. I didn't pay you to self-promote in front of a goddamn hostage audience. You haven't paid me anything yet. You probably should have asked for a deposit. Something to note for next time. Rocky lets out a noise that doesn't sound human and storms off the stage. How did you manage to fuck that one up? You should follow after him. Damn. You follow after him. You find Rocky sitting on the steps leading up the building, staring at the night sky from this part of the city. You can actually see the stars. Air pollution hasn't ruined it yet. I'm going to skip the part of complimenting the weather and get right into it. What's your deal, man? He doesn't reply for a while, and you're glad that you're set to autoplay the next mix for whoever was still on the dance floor. If you don't want to talk about it, this wasn't just your big break, Malik. I need you to understand that. I trusted you to get up there and not derail my night with your shilling. And apparently I was wrong to do so. That's on me, and that's my fault. If I wanted professional, I should have hired a professional. What are you talking about? The people love my set. Yes, I'm sure the people liked hearing it. I eat the coochie up. It's a coochie feast. The coochie follow me. I'm the coochie king over the loudspeakers at a gala that costs more than most people's tuition. This is what this gala was made for. It was exactly what I expected when I decided to pay you $10,000 fucking dollars. What? A quality performance. You stare at him for a long moment. He's upset, but you really can't figure out why. Sure, your music is a little raunchy, but so is Cardi B's, and everyone loves her. Besides, the Coochie Man song is a hit on Big Bok. It has nearly 10 million streams on Bopify. I think you're taking this personally. Your event has been going great and people seem happy and most of them are drunk as hell. Do you really think they're going to remember the DJ who played a stupid Big Box song? Rocky pulls out his phone, rapidly scrolling through Big Box of gala goers doing the Big Box dance to your song. You wish you had time to look through it yourself, but this man looks like he's about to kill you. Hot. I don't see a problem here. They're talking about your event, isn't that what you wanted? See, when people discuss high society galas, they usually focus on the fashion, the decor, and yes, even the music sometimes. However, under absolutely no circumstance should a dinner where at least 5 governors, 9 corporate CEOs, and 3 Oscar award-winning actors are attending have to hear the word coochie said not once, not twice, but 12 times a verse. 12 times, Malik. 12, I counted. You should have told me what kind of event it was. You said gala. I just assumed it was something low-key, not an event with fucking Governor of New Jersey. But still, sorry about that. I didn't know. You feel guilty. It's like there are repercussions for your actions or something. His shoulders untensed after you apologized, letting out a long, drawn-out sigh. I thought the mansion we rented would have given you a hint, but I guess not. Maybe I did forget to tell you, but goddamn, Malik. Could you not read the room? What? Did I have to tell you to put your pants and tie on and tie your shoes this morning too? Remind you to breathe, remind you to blink. Jesus Christ, man. Also, that was my chair, by the way. I was moving. You know, ever since you've met me, you've been kind of a dick. Is this how you treat everyone in your life? Only the ones that I dare to have expectations for. God forbid that I'm the only person in the city that takes this job seriously. You're the only one in the city who takes their job too seriously. If your job means you have to be rude and mean to people, I think you can find a better job. If you weren't... You shouldn't say this. Fuck it, who cares? If you weren't so attractive, I would have ditched this joint by now. He gives you a look. You've never seen this one before. You'd be surprised how often I get that, especially the last part. Nobody's keeping you here. If you want to go, you can go. I'm sure we have someone on the crew that can fill in. No need to stick around for the shit show I'm running. I don't know, man. I think you're the only one who thinks this is a shit show. You pull out your phone, going through your recent mentions on Big Box, shifting closer to him to show him your screen. He smells good. Look, if you got the cork out your ass, maybe you can see everyone's having a great time. I'd thank the alcohol for that mostly, but unfortunately most of the people I was doing this for aren't absolutely shit-faced on your makeshift dance floor. And after all this, I'll have to look them in the eye and explain how I let this happen under their noses and under my watch. Biggest job I've ever gotten, and here's how it turned out. Figures. You don't know how else to handle the situation. This man is clearly stuck in his head, and you really don't think you have it, and you need to try to pull it out of him. Flirting is always an option, but you don't think he would fall for your tricks. Well, you could try. So where are you headed after this? There's a long, uncomfortable pause. After your question, it's like he's deciding if he wants to ignore you or not. After all this, home probably. Not sure where else I should go after this. How about you? Back home to the girlfriend you've got waiting home? Rude. That was rude and uncalled for. Nah, I ain't got a girl at the moment. Probably gonna go home and smoke and head to bed. I got a meeting with the label tomorrow. Your label, huh? Maybe you're further along this career path than I thought. No wonder you wanted extra press. And well, I guess you got it at the end of the day. At least one of our careers is getting the most out of it tonight. You're such a drama queen, man. It's what? Finish the thought. It's funny, cute, or whatever. Ever since you stopped flirting with random strangers, your game has been awful. You need to find your groove again. Wow, Malik, you find my suffering funny? You really are a man. Another man giving you butterflies, and this time it was because of the way he said your name. You've been thinking about your sexuality a lot lately, and you think you have come to the conclusion that you're not straight. You're not straight. It's still kind of weird to say. Your attraction to people has never been black and white. That was just what you were raised to see it as, but the more people you meet, the more about your sexuality and gender you learn, and you realize there's no more to life than just bad bitches. Bad bitches come in all forms. Something like that. So do you want to hang out or not? I got like 3 blunts in my car and I just went grocery shopping. I got into cooking a few months back. It's pretty easy. Feeling like Gordon Ramsay with the shit I be chefing. Please do me a favor and never say that sentence ever again. Do that for me and maybe, just maybe, I'll consider coming back to your place after this. Come on, it wasn't that bad. Look. You show him some of your food creations from your camera roll. I made some cinnamon French toast the other day. It was pretty fucking good. I can make you some tomorrow morning if you stay over. Bold assumption there, Coochie Man, but I can't say the idea of French toast isn't appealing. How's this for you? Go back inside, finish the best set of your goddamn life, and maybe I'll stick around long enough to let you make me breakfast. Fine, but only if you dance with me. You drive a hard bargain, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Aww. You offer a handout to him. May I have this dance? Well, because you asked so nicely, it'd be my pleasure. Ah! So cute. You realize you actually don't know how to dance. Well, you do. You're Ghanaian. The rhythm is in your blood. Dancing with someone else is a bit different than whatever shit you pulled at prom or at the parties your parents dragged you to when you were younger. Rocky is leading and you just sort of go with him. He seems like he knows what he's doing and the last thing you need to do is to step on his boots. He might kill you if you do. So, where to next? Are you crazy? You're choosing now to do this, now of all time to try and slip into my pants? I knew you were down low, man, but you've gotta be fucking kidding me. DL. I'm not on a deal, I'm trying to figure shit out, I guess. And this is it, huh? Your little experiment? What, did you think I'd drop all morals and pretense to sleep with you on the job? Even after the job with the stunt you just pulled? It wasn't... You're done arguing about this. You feel like the meme of the man talking to a brick wall. You're not an experiment, and I never said anything about sleeping with you. Can't a man ask another man to hang out after a gala without it being gay? The fact that you are a man at a gala makes it gay by default. Besides the point, I'm starting to have trouble seeing why exactly you want to spend time with me after all of this. It doesn't seem as if you're exactly enjoying my company. I'm not, but you seem like you need something to help you chill out. And lucky for you, I got a little special something in my car. Whatever it is you're implying, I'm going to pretend you didn't. And I'm going to spend the next 4 odd hours running this gala. And whatever happens after this gala is for a future Rocky to deal with, understood? Dude, this gala is just about over. Look. You gesture towards the parking lot. Only a few cars litter the lot. You sure no one can help you close up? You've been here since 8 this morning. Fine. Huh? You weren't actually expecting him to say yes. Cool. Meet me in the parking lot in 20. You're feeling devious and he's already annoyed with you. This probably won't help your case, but for once, you really don't care. You lean over to press a kiss to his cheek, making sure to avoid touching his hair. He seems like the type who spends hours styling it. You have 2 sisters. You already know what that's like. See ya. I'll try not to keep you waiting too long. Aww. So this didn't turn out too terrible yet. Yeah, it can always change. It doesn't take long to pack up all your equipment and haul it to your car. You even sign a few autographs on the way out and take a few selfies with some fans. You don't think you'll ever get used to that. You're used to people thinking you're attractive, but not like this. Soon, you're sitting on the hood of your car, smoking a blunt, looking up at the night sky. So, should I be offering a penny for your thoughts, or was 10K enough? Sup? You want to hit this? Oh, you're talking about the weed. He stares at you for a while before reaching for it. Fuck it. Didn't take you as a smoker. You seem more of a snow guy. He brings a hand to his chest like you insulted his outfit. Okay, maybe that was a little rude. You'd be wrong. That was more of my mom's thing than anything else. What kind of family do you have? The worst kind. Artists. Yeah, that's pretty bad. My mom's the mayor's secretary. My dad was a taxi driver. I get it. Well, I don't get it, but I get it. You feel me? I would have killed for your parents that had some semblance of normalcy. Nothing quite like being an industry baby with nothing to show for it. Let me tell you, all the opportunity, none of the execution. Honestly impressive of me to not make anything of all the nepotism besides a mediocre penchant for makeup, huh? It's getting cold. You head over to passenger side to open the door for him. It's getting cold and you're wearing way less clothes than me. Get in. Fine, but remember, if something happens to me tonight, that check will bounce tomorrow. Not the check bouncing. You just gave me a shit ton of money. Do you really think I'll kill you? I need you. I mean, fuck. I've been fucking up a lot lately. Talking, I mean. At least with dudes, it's hard to talk to some of them sometimes. I get all nervous and shit. Yeah, I can tell. Never seen a man straddle the line between absolutely helpless and annoyingly headstrong before. Can't lie and pretend I don't like it either. You like me being confused about my sexuality? As some type of kink or something? Yes, nothing hotter to me than a man that has no idea what he's doing in his life or the bedroom. Who doesn't enjoy that? Do you tend to go after do you tend to go after men who are figuring this shit out? Is that a thing for gay? Are you gay? No, and yes. I don't chase closet cases. Rule of thumb. This is just a night of questionable choices. You're gay. I don't know why I'm shocked. You're literally wearing... You gesture towards him. Frankly, I'm offended for all straight men you've just accused of having no fashion sense, even if you're entirely correct. Straight men don't wear clothes with titty windows. That's for women and gay men. You laugh, imaging yourself in a shirt with a titty window. What's a titty window? Like cleavage? You don't think you have the pecs to pull it off. Maybe a few more sessions with Alonzo will get you there. Anyways, I guess I'm bisexual or something. Or pansexual? I don't know. I think some people are hot regardless of their gender or whatever. Yeah, I'm not the person to be asking those sorts of things. Not my wheelhouse, really. This is why I mind my business and stick to the titty windows. Is there an actual name for it? Titty windows doesn't seem too bad. It's actually funny. It's the only name I can think of, honestly. Exactly. Only gay guys wear titty window outfits to a gala. Don't think I could pull it off, but who knows? I only got this suit because my daughter said it looks cool on me. Fashion was never really my thing. Could use a stylist though if you're looking for clients. Ha! Despite everything here, I've never been all that good at picking out clothes for other people. Not without making them just look like me, I guess. What's wrong with looking like you? You say that like it's a bad thing. Are you some kind of demon or something? Something like that. Trust me, all I'm trying to say is you don't want me picking out your clothes for you. Not if you value your mortal soul and your free will. Kinky. You don't know what else to say. For once in your life, you're okay with being quiet, enjoying the high, the cool air of the night sky, and the company beside you. He doesn't speak either. Maybe he's enjoying this as much as you. Do you want to come inside? We still have the mansion rented till morning, technically, and it's not like anyone's inside. Go inside and do what? Oh. I mean, I guess I could. I need to get out of this suit. It was nearly $700. I have to hang it somewhere. Go take it off in the coat closet, then I'll show you around. Give you the official tour. You shouldn't say this. Why not? Why don't you take it off for me? How forward of you. I might have to take you up on that. Sleeping with a man was the last thing you expected to happen today, but here you are, chilling on the balcony in nothing but your underwear, sharing another blunt with him. That was, something. Had your first time with a man in a $5 million mansion? Yeah, it was something. So that's what it feels like. I've done anal before, but not, it felt different. You don't know if you could do that again. It felt good, but the intensity during was a lot to handle. Figured the big man could handle being on the bottom. If it makes you feel better, I'm not usually on top either. Usually? Switches are what they're called. Alonzo told you something about that once. I guess. I don't know if I could ever... I mean, I usually top with women I sleep with. This isn't something I usually do. It honestly wasn't that bad the more that you think about it. Maybe you could try that again. Preferably with him. Nice to put you in your place for once. Someone had to eventually. I guess. You want to ask him so many questions about sex, sexuality, him, but you don't think he wants to get into all that after shoving your face in expensive silk pillows. Hey, Rocky. Yeah? Round two? Didn't think I'd make you needy this quickly. I'm the coochie man. Have you forgotten? I can go rounds without breaking a sweat. My stroke game is immaculate. I don't know what about that sentence I hated more, but congratulations. I'll pay any price to shut you up now. You two spend the rest of the night doing things you would have never imagined a year ago. He's skilled, you can't lie about that. Having your first time in a $15 million mansion was not on your bucket list, but somehow managed to cross it off. You have a lot more to figure out when it comes to your sexuality and whatever the hell just happened, but for now, you can enjoy the embrace of another man around you. Yay! Aww. I just be taking pictures. So I'm gonna assume that was the good ending, right? It had to have been. Yeah, so let's see what other endings that we have. And I honestly think that's the last. I feel like that's the last of Volume 1 for this game. Until next year. That's so sad. So I'm gonna assume we had like the good ending. I can't imagine that's rare. Okay, let's do rare. Okay, so it was rare. Okay. Bad. Bad vibes and the blue tux. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to hurry up and click. So we got the rare ending. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna try the good one. Because what the fuck would be the good one? Like what did I need to say to get the good ending? I mean, I thought we had a good ending, but I think we had like a good rare ending and then there's like a good ending. Okay, now good ending. It gets easier with time. Aww. Okay. Molly's closing statements. Okay, here we go. Girl, I almost shut this off. Ever since Rocky let you practice at his gala, you somehow managed to stay booked and busy every weekend for the past few months. Producer turned party DJ was not one of your goals, but you can't lie and pretend the pay isn't worth it. You did a gig last week at one of the local colleges and somehow walked out with $15,000 for a 4-hour set. You can't complain. You really don't have it in you to do so. You have to thank Rocky eventually. If it wasn't for him, you would probably still be doing small gigs at listening parties. Your set at the gala helped your label realize your true potential, and now you're making almost 70 grand a month. Damn. Life is crazy. One day you're struggling to make ends meet because you wanted to get this new pair of Beezies and make rent. Now you're putting on a new pair every day of the week in an apartment you've never imagined yourself in. You're grateful. Your hard work finally paid off. But why does it feel like something is still missing? Your relationship with your mother has gotten better in the past few years ever since she realized she hated your father. She has been more patient with you and feels like she doesn't resent you anymore. You wonder if her resentment was actually towards you or your father. You always got the brunt of it while your father remained unscathed. You hate that man, but at least you're not the only one now. The doorman in the lobby lets you and the kids in. They even tossed them some candy from the candy bowl, and you two got acquainted when you surprised your mother with the keys to her new apartment. She didn't believe you, and he had to help convince her that the apartment was indeed real and in her name. Thank you. Oh, that's our son, Roman. Aww. Thank you, mister. You give him a nod in gratitude as you make your way to the elevator. Daddy, can we eat it now? You just had pancakes 20 minutes ago. And what about it? He acts just like his mother. It takes everything in you to not give him a look. Your resentment towards his mother isn't his fault. You really don't feel like arguing with two 5-year-olds about eating candy at 10:30 a.m. Okay, fine, here. You quickly unwrap it for them. You are dropping them off at their grandmother's house, so whatever happens after this point isn't your problem. Good morning, Nana. Good morning, Nana. Your kids bust into your mother's apartment like bats out of hell, going straight for the knock you off. Your feet hug. She's used to this by now. She bends down to embrace them. What's her mom look like? Aww. Now if it isn't my favorite children. Afi Okari. She pulls away, giving them a better look. Now who gave you this candy this early? The doorman. Daddy said we can eat it now. You're already halfway towards the kitchen to avoid whatever look your mother's trying to give you. Like you said, not your problem right now. You set the empty containers on the countertop, looking in the fridge for new ones. No matter how old you are, nothing hits better than home-cooked meals. Her cooking is unique, or maybe that's just nostalgia talking. Whatever it is, it brings you comfort, and it gives you an excuse to see your mother every Sunday. She's still your mother despite everything. You can't blame her for the resentment or the way she treated you, because your father had a massive part to play in that. Well, that's like a whole nother conversation, but I ain't getting into it. You could never hate her. She's the only person besides Abina who had your back for a very long time. She encouraged you to do whatever made you happy, no matter how many times your father said you were wasting your life. You're glad you listened to her, but you're having to see your mom promote Coochie Man on her headbook with all your aunties and uncles isn't something you like to think about. You fear the next family wedding you are forced to attend, and the questions that will come with that. Light soup? You're spoiling me, Mom. Who said that was for you? Abina's coming over later. It's hers. She has been asking me for some time to make her some. So I can't have any? I set aside a small container for you. It's behind the big one. You should be grateful your mother is taking time out of her day to cook for you, but it hurts. You feel faint. The light is fading. I'll make you a big pot next week. On second thought, maybe you can live another day. Thanks, Mom. You walk towards her, pulling her into a hug. It's only been a week since the last time you've seen her, but you can't lie. At heart, you've always been a mama's boy. Her hugs were always so warm, even if you've outgrown her. You remember when she used to take you and Abina to the movies, to the zoo, and her favorite spot, her favorite place, the museum. She always worked on the weekdays, but she made sure to save your Sundays for her children. She's a good woman. You wish your dad didn't run her life for her so long. You wish you could have saved her sooner. You look strong. Have you been at the gym? Yeah, I got a trainer and we've been working to get me back in shape. Literally. Oh, it's working off. One of the secretaries in the office has been taking me to yoga classes. It's relaxing and very healing. I even ordered a mat from, what do they call that site? Bamazon? Did Abina teach you? Of course she did. Remember how she was always ordering nonsense on eBay? Oh, eBay, spelled like that. That was both of you, but she doesn't have to know that. Ha, yeah, I remember. It was always clothes and shoes for yourself, but she doesn't need to know that either. Anyways, I got 2 for the kids. I want to start teaching them how to relax early. I could have gone to the store and gotten... Excuse me, I burped. My bad. You stop as you notice the look she's giving you. Yeah, you'll leave this one alone. I mean... That's great. I've been trying to find a good gymnastic place for Rhea. She's been jumping around the house for weeks now. And ever since you gave Roman that basketball, he hasn't stopped playing with it. Their overwhelming feeling of stress engulfs you the moment you realize how much time commitment both of those sports are. Alice would kill you if you added anything more to her schedule. You don't have time for all those activities. You hardly have enough time to be a father. Your mother is staring at you hard before she realizes what is happening. Her hand finds your shoulder. Roman, Rhea, there's a surprise in your rooms. Want to go look at it? They don't even answer, but you hear the sound of running and the loudest scream you think you have heard come out of Rhea's mouth. And I got me a Switch. Me too. Aww. That should occupy time for them. Come with me. What's wrong? I don't think I was meant to be a dad. I'm tired, Mom. I'm really tired. I thought this would be easier now that I have money. I really thought getting some money would make this easier, but it's not. It's harder. They're older and want to do things. I don't have time to be a dad and do the work I do. I travel all the time. I'm never here during the week, and when I am, I'm with them. I don't have time for myself anymore. It's so stupid. I love them. I really do, but I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. Everything in my life is perfect, but this. No one's life is perfect. You're 28. You should know this by now. You should know this. Nothing in your life is perfect, but you're tired all your life. Something has been wrong. You've never been given a moment of peace. Life is exhausting. No one told you adulthood would make you realize how exhausting life is. You don't realize you're crying until you feel a familiar touch of your mother's hand against your cheek. Aww. I'm not even gonna pretend I know how to say that. I love you. Familiar words you heard often as a child. She was so kind to you when you were younger. Her coldness towards you as you got older hurt you more than anything. Coldness or not, she seems to be working on herself. Abina did say she liked the therapist she picked out for her. It's something no one teaches you, how to be an adult. I know, I should have done more. I should have helped you and Abina more. I was raised by my siblings. I didn't have anyone to. There's a long pause. You're unsure if you're allowed to speak. You've done more listening, less talking these days. The women in your life seem to thank you for it. I'm sorry. You don't have to say, you don't have anything to apologize for. I do. I do. I could have been better for you. Your dad, he made it so hard to do anything. After all these years, I realized I hate that man. He ruined everything. He turned me into someone I never thought I would be. Mom. You don't know what to say. It's your turn to comfort her. Mom. It's not your fault. He messed all of our lives up. When was the last time Abina talked to him? A few years. No, 9 years. She was serious when she said never again. She's stubborn just like him. Don't say that. You're right. That isn't fair. I'm sorry. You're surprised. She really had been going to therapy. The mother you grew up with would never admit she was wrong. Let alone apologize. The stubbornness really came from her. It's fine. Look, I'm fine. I'm just tired. I'll figure this out. Alice is going on tour soon, and then I will have Rhea full time. And then I was supposed to go to Europe for a few gigs, and I'll take her full time. What? Full time? This can't be real. She would never offer this. Sure, she loves your kids, but... Seriously? Yes, I've been thinking about it. I want to retire, and I know I'll be bored all by myself in this house. I'll take Roman, too. Tara favors me, remember? Tara does like her a little too much, actually. You never really understood their relationship, but your mother has gotten you out of a lot of fights with her. You can't say yes. You should try to be a better father, a better parent for your kids, but your career is going so well right now. You're in your prime. You're living the dream you've wanted to live for years. Okay. I'll talk to Alice about it. I already have. She said yes. We had a similar conversation. She's tired too. Maybe you should talk to her. No. Do you know the music cut off? I feel vulnerable. There's no music. You should have known they were talking. Your mother was her biggest supporter during her pregnancy. Despite her dislike of the situation, you should talk to her. It's been a while. I will. You pause, remembering one of the main reasons you came here. Ma, look at this. You pull up your sleeve, revealing your new tattoo. It's you. Oh, thank God the music's back. Why did you... She grabs your arm, staring at the artwork. That usually isn't a good sign. It looks very nice. How much did it cost? Not much. You're lying. It cost nearly 3,000. It hurt like hell. You won't lie and pretend you didn't shed a few tears. You're my mom. I wanted to show you how much I love you. You didn't have to get a tattoo to show that, but it is very nice. I look pretty. Glad you like it, Mom. It's a scam call, but you really don't want to be in this situation much longer. It's just stressing you out. Hey, I gotta go. I'm supposed to meet up with someone. I'll tell Alice to expect you. Damn, okay. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for this. Thanks for everything. I love you. I love you too. Let me know when I can come by and get her stuff. Yes, Mom. Later. You linger at the doorway before moving to give her another hug. You've always been a mama's boy. You're glad she's let you back into her arms again. She better if you fucking bought her and got her apartment, pay her bills. The fuck? She was right. You were going to Alice's apartment to talk things out. You used to come here so often. Now you rarely see her. She was your best friend for so long, and now you feel like strangers. Fame does crazy things. You don't bother calling, you just walk up and ring the doorbell. If she's home, she'll answer. If she isn't, you can go home and pretend you didn't just attempt to reach out. Avoiding your ex because it hurts to see her in typical 28-year-old man behavior. Too bad she answered the door. Hey, I would have thought you were avoiding me because I was wrong, but I guess I was wrong. I would never avoid the mother of my child, so why haven't you responded to my calls? She got you there. Truth is, you have been avoiding her. Now that you're famous, you've gotten a lot more attention from women and some men who most likely only want you because of your status in the city now. But Alice never was like that. She liked you for you, even when you were broke and you didn't know what you wanted to do. She sat by your side. She supported you until your dreams became her dreams, and her dreams came true. Still, you know you will find the connection with someone else. You have to. You don't know when. You don't know what will happen if you don't. Look, yes, I have, but it's for a good reason. And what is the reason? It's stupid. The reason is stupid. It's just, it hurts seeing you sometimes. You shouldn't have said that. You clearly hurt her and now you have to deal with the consequences. I mean, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. You did. Fine, shit. Alright, fine. It's hard seeing you sometimes. I need to move on, but I can't. I haven't met anyone who has matched your energy. No one else makes me feel the way you do, and I thought avoiding you would help me get over it, but it isn't helping at all, and now I don't know what to do. Maybe avoiding your best friend isn't that good of an idea. Before all of this, remember what we were? Friends. We were friends, and you can't avoid me. Haven't I taught you anything? You can't. You never were able to. You two were like magnets, always finding your way back to each other like some soulmate shit. I'm sorry, I really am. I should be better to you. Keep going, and I'll never avoid you ever again. And she gives you a look. That look. Oh, if you wanted to smoke, why didn't you just say that? You quickly run to your car to grab a pre-roll. Dispensary level shit. You can afford it. Might as well indulge. Race you to the roof? Deal. You somehow beat her. Former track star Alice Brown has been beaten by the man who got a gym membership and a personal trainer no less than a year ago. You will never let her live this one down. Thanks for letting my mom take Rhea. I know it's probably hard on you. Hard on me? Kinda. I don't know. I'm too busy. I feel bad when I can't take her places because I have to travel. Yeah, felt that. We weren't meant for this. Yeah, but at least we know that instead of still trying to force this shit, we can be better when she's older. We as co-parents. I don't want you waiting for me. It's not gonna happen. We have and always will be better as friends. She's right. You've been forcing this idea in your head for years that one day she'll come back to you, convincing yourself that the relationship you two had wasn't one-sided. But she never wanted it. She wanted more than you. You're still unsure what that is, but you have to accept it isn't you and move on with your life. Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, okay, yeah, friends. You're always gonna be my little stink-a-link. She hugs you. Usually feel butterflies but for once, that seemed to have calmed down. You feel normal with her now. The anxiety that kept your shoulders uptight, like when you were walking on the eggshells around here, has dispersed into the afternoon air. Yeah, sure, you little stink-a-link. I'll stop avoiding you, I promise. If you don't, I'll show up to your doorstep next time. I know where you live, and your agent is very easy to reach. Promise. You bring up your pinky. You bring your pinky to her, and she quickly wraps her own around it, giving a firm shake. If you break it, I'm breaking your shit. She's serious, and you know it. You don't answer. Instead, you pass her back the joint. You're getting better at this adult shit. It isn't as bad as you thought it would be. It doesn't matter that you were just sobbing in your mother's arms. That was then, this is now. You're hopeful for the future. With every story, there are bumps in the road to help the character reach their goal. That doesn't make sense. Your new therapist has been putting all these metaphors in your head, and only some of them make sense. You understand that one the best. She was right. There are some bumps in the road that have kept you from being where you are now. You have a long life ahead of you. Your goals are so close to being achieved and you're finally comfortable with the state of your life. You wonder how long that will last. For now, you're enjoying a joint with your best friend. You should focus on that for now. Coming to terms. Meh. That wasn't bad. I mean, that was a good ending. I kind of like Malik just due to the fact of, you know, that that viewpoint on kids because a lot of people don't talk about that and talk about those problems. But I enjoyed, you know, reading the game with you guys for the most part. I know the first few episodes I did not, but I did have fun recording this and doing the voiceovers that I've started doing more with Read With Me. So, thank you guys for listening to this and watching it. And, we'll definitely be playing Volume 2 when that comes out next year for sure. Can't fucking wait for that shit. Actually really love this game. Yeah. Catch y'all later. Bye.